This is Atheist at Large with a debate update. Yes, we have a debate here from the Muslim SammerSlim and from the apostate atheist Star Mexus. This is a continuing battle ever since Star has apostated from Islam. The Islamics were all too ready to be his friend when he was announcing that he was having trouble with Islam. And then, once it was clear that he was not going back, they quickly turned on him. They turned on him as if he was an infidel and kafir. Well, I guess he is. And you know what Islam says about those things, don't you? So, the debate was, is the Quran the Word of God? So, let's carry on here and see SammerSlim has the start with the opening statement. Very polished. And I am very skeptical if he came up with all of this himself. So let's listen to the debate here. It takes about an hour, so it's going to be in segments.
All right. First of all, welcome everyone in the room, and we're gonna just lay down the rules. First of all, no spamming, no cursing in the text. It's gonna go like this. Me and Star have decided that the debate is gonna go 12:30. 15 or 7. You can make last minute changes if you want, Star, but that's what we have. Hold on, let me mod you too. Alright. So, anything else, Star?
The debate rooms at Stickham are extremely laggy and problematic. It would have been much better to put it in a regular Stickham room, the regular rooms with the 12 windows. But for some reason, they just wanted to put it in the debate rooms. They wanted the big pictures. Slimmer Sam wore an Arab garb to try and look intimidating, trying to intimidate his opposition with some type of sinister look. So we can see that the Muslims are starting out right away with dirty tactics. The lag here is persistent. So I'll interject in times, and I have to readjust the audio here. I'll try to make it as smooth as possible.
No, I think he just had to. I think he just has to reload the room.
Yeah, sorry, Dragon Boy. It's not quite that. Not gonna be that easy. No. Yeah. I mean, did you want to make any changes for? Or are you cool with the times?
I don't know, I mean, I'm cool with the introduction, but after that, if you have any changes about 15 minutes and 7 minutes, you can make changes and we'll come to some kind of agreement.
No, quite honestly, I'm fine with the time.
I'm fine too. Alright, hold on, let me just set up real quick and I will begin. I'll tell as soon as I get on mic and you start hearing Arabic, that's how you know I'll begin. The first segment.
I just have a question. What's the point of 2 mods? Why do we need 2 mods?
Do you want your 2 mods?
I mean, Ace and Debate Faith, I guess. I just don't see the point, but okay.
A little background information right here, what Star is talking about. A couple of days before negotiations, both sides determined that they would have mods, equal modship on both sides. Mods would be able to kick out anybody that was messing up the room, audio, video, text, that kind of stuff. And it's a good thing to have as many mods as possible, but in this kind of debate where you're against atheists and the Muslims really hate the atheists, it's really contentious. So it's something that Star demanded his 2 mods on his side. So it was Ace and myself as Debate Faith, one of the new accounts from Stickham. If I went in as Atheist at Large, I might have been booted out on sight. And we'll get into that a little bit later, and I'll show you why. Okay, back to the audio of the debate.
Alrighty. So it's sticking to the 12:30, 15 minute, 7 minute. As soon as you hear me start speaking Arabic, begin.
Okay, here's something that Muslims always like to do. They like to intimidate the audience. Here we see Slimmer Sam with his intimidation tactics of speaking the Arabic language, making sure that everybody knows that this is an Arabic room. Muslims like to do that. That's why they want their rooms. So we have an intimidation factor, not just with the rhetoric, okay, but with his headdress, with what he's wearing. You can see that the picture here is of him in the Arabic headdress, and he's got this look on his face, what you can see of it, etc. So we're appealing to a consequence here. We've got an appeal to authority, meaning that he speaking Arabic, so he's the one that knows what he's talking about. So this is an appeal to authority. Appeal to emotion is that he's appealing to the Muslims in the audience, that he is something special, that this is their room, that they have command of it. It's also poisoning the well, and this is something that should never be done or allowed in a debate. This is another reason why this should have been on something that was much more neutral ground, and somebody with some honor in debate should have been moderating this, but it wasn't.
And أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا فمن يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل الله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمد عبده ورسوله أما بعد. To the Muslims of the room, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and to the non-Muslims, welcome. Dear viewers, I would like to begin with a verse from the Quran, from chapter 2, verses 23 to 24. And if ye are in doubt as to what we have revealed from time to time to our servant, then produce a surah, chapter, like thereunto, and call your witnesses or helpers, if there are any besides God, if your doubts are true. But if ye cannot, and of a surety ye cannot, then fear the fire whose fuel is men and stones, which is prepared for those who reject faith. Today's discussion, today's topic is going to be on, is the Quran the Word of God? In addition, before we begin to prove that indeed it is the Word of the Almighty, I call to your attention the tricks, lies, and deceptions that Star Mexus will bring forward. I've come prepared, and I know what you're going to do, Star. Expect to hear the following. He will claim the Quran acquired scientific facts from previous philosophers and thinkers of old. He will claim that I will say, you don't know Arabic, so therefore he cannot respond. However, I will give clear translations. He will obtain information from anti-Islamic websites instead of setting forward his own analysis and his own conclusions. My dear viewers, I warn you of this. I am sure you will be able to discern between truth and falsehood. Furthermore, if we do consider Star's claims that the Quran attained its facts from previous philosophers, doctors, thinkers, it would seem odd that there are no scientific errors from the quote-unquote borrowed information. And we know ancient scientists, astronomers, and biologists made grave errors in their works.